Here is the chickweed plant. The flower is 5 petals that look like 10. At the top they split off into bunny ears, and at the base they reconnect back together. So it'll look like 10 petals, but if you look at down at the base, they'll join back together and it's really only 5 petals. For the leaves, they have an alternating pattern of leaves. So the petals go this way, and then they'll alternate back this way, and they continue to alternate 2 by 2. Another part about chickweed, you can see right here by my finger, there is a mohawk of hairs, and it goes down one side of the stem, a little fuzzy part right here. When you flip it over, at every set of leaves, when you get to the next segment, it switches to a new side, this little mohawk. They do a beautiful job trailing. One of the other characteristics is, I pinched this off earlier because I only have one hand to work with, so I pinched it off previously, but if you pinch and then work it back and forth and then pull, you'll see that in the inside there's this jelly type filling that doesn't break as easy, and it looks actually just like a clear jelly on the inside. This right here is chickweed. If you guys want to see something fun, I'm going to show you in the garden. Over here, I was trying to figure out what this plant was in here because it looks different. It looks a lot more viney here in the raspberry patch. This is going to be in less water, and this is more out in the sun. So we'll take it back and compare it to the other. With being in these pots, they're getting extra nutrients. And being out there in the sun, they're not getting quite as much, and it's more dry. So you can see the difference, but it still has the mohawk of hairs right there. When you pinch it and pull, it does the same thing. There's the jelly filling right there. And this one doesn't have a flower. It looks like it's going to seed, but the flowers are the same. They're the 5 petals that look like 10. To harvest it, you're just going to take it, break it right off, dry it out, and you have chickweed. We use chickweed. Our main thing that I use chickweed for is for ant bites or irritations such as that. Ant bites, bee stings. It stops the itching. It helps with rashes, hives, psoriasis, eczema. I use it for bugs, and I use it along with plantain. I'll do another segment on plantain another time. But here's plantain with the 5 veins that go up. This is broadleaf plantain. There's another one that's skinnier, and that's narrowleaf plantain. This I use in my itch and rash creams because it pulls out poison in the case of bee stings, wasps. I used it quite easily for my sister's wedding. We were getting ready for her reception, and she got a wasp that stung her, and we put this all over it, and it pulled the poison out, and within 20 minutes she had forgotten which hand she was stung on. It did so good. And this right here helps with the itching. Dr. Christopher, the herbalist out of Utah, had some parents that came in with a baby that had had eczema, and from the time it was born, and it came out of the womb, and he had them give the baby a chickweed bath. And so they made this into a tea and made a bath and soaked the baby in the bath, gave him little syringefuls in his mouth, and the mother drank quarts of it a day, because she was nursing the baby. And within a couple of weeks, the rash and this eczema that the baby had had for 6 months since it was born had gone away, because it lightly cleanses the internal organs of that what is causing the itch and the rashes. We, like I said, use it with high success. My daughter is allergic to most chemical-based formulas. So calamine and Caladril, she's allergic to Caladril, which is for itching. So we've had to go completely plant-based, and I actually think that this works even better. You can also use it for things such as if your kids have chicken pox and they have that itch. You just do the same thing. You give them a nice chickweed bath, and it helps soothe the itching, and they can take some internally as well. Just make a little tea and have them drink sips of it, and it's amazing. So if you're looking for chickweed now, you know how to identify it, and it's actually quite a beautiful plant. I hope this helps, and you guys have a great day.